Hi everyone, I'm Therapist Nikki, and today we are talking about how to fill out your safety care plan and the triangle of safety. So what we have before us is the actual safety care plan that I use with my clients. And we're going to be making a fillable document. So the first thing is warning signs. What are some warning signs that you have? So those could be thoughts, images, mood, situation, or behavior that a crisis may be developing. So like it could be you're isolating more. Not answering phone calls. It could also be, not eating well. Another one could be not getting out of bed. Others could be, you feel like you're going to cut yourself, or it could be you have the urge to text everybody and everything about what's going on. There are a lot of things. So it's whatever are your warning signs. So up here we have also the Suicide Prevention Lifeline phone number. So that's the first thing if you grab it right away. So internal coping skills. Things that I can do to take my mind off my problems without contacting another person. So again, we're trying to work on our own techniques. Like how can we solve this so we're not becoming codependent on somebody else? So it could be progressive relaxation. And I will put a link to possibly another video that I have on a playlist that could help. It helps if I can spell. Something else that it could be, other techniques. So remember TIP, which is the first one is temperature change. So taking a warm bath or cold shower. Another one could be go for a walk. And again, there are plenty of other things. It could be listening to music, could be watching a show, plenty of things. And who are people, social settings that provide a distraction? So these aren't people that maybe you can ask for help from, but they provide socialization or commentary. So you could probably go to a park, or for some of you who are spiritual or religious, you can go to a spiritual setting, whatever that means for you. Or for a third one, you could call a friend and just talk about whatever. Next part is, who can we ask for help from? So who are those people that are in your inner circle that you can trust with things like this? So that could be maybe a parent. I know not all, maybe your parents the reason why things are happening, or so parents or a partner. Maybe you can ask for help from them. A really good friend that's in your inner circle. Another family member, aunt, uncle, grandparent, sibling. All of these people that you feel that you could reach out to and would help. So the fifth one is professionals or agencies you can contact during a time of crisis. So that's some local ones on here. So the 24/7 crisis counseling, urgent care services that you can text for free, because I know a lot of people don't like to talk on the phone anymore. So there's texting here. There's also urgent care services for teens right here. And then, of course, hopefully your clinician. If you're seeing a psychiatrist, you would put them here. If you're seeing somebody else, like another professional or agency, put them here. And this is the next part. Again, you notice how we're going down in the triangle of safety. So this is when you've exhausted these things and you feel like you're still going to do something. How are we going to make your environment safe? So that could be you give your medications to somebody. So give medications to partner or friend. Or it could be that you're taking all the sharp implements out of your house. Could be you're removing firearms, which hopefully you don't have firearms in your house if you are feeling suicidal or feel like you're going to do self-harm. Those don't need to be in your house at all. I can't stress that enough. Trying to think any other ways to make your environment safe. Maybe you go to a friend's house. Or you go to someone's house that can help. Or it might be that you go inpatient. Like you go to a hospital and check yourself in. It would be Baker Act unless you go to the facility itself. Like La Amistad. And say, hey, I need to get in a program to help. Or maybe we go to outpatient if we don't want to go straight to inpatient. So other things that are important to you or worth living for is or are. So, this is important. What is something worth sticking around for on this plane of existence? It could be your pet. For me, of course, it would be Dark Prince Harry. Because, yeah. And Duncan and the chickens. Also, my partner would be worth sticking around for. Because, I kind of like them. My clients. My business. My family. So all these things, for me, are worth sticking around for. So it doesn't even have to be this much. Just one thing. If it is, I want to see the sunrise. Great. Okay. We'll put that on there. Or it could be just your pet. It could be your friend. It could be, you're taking care of a plant. What have you. List the things that are important to you, because sometimes we need that reminder when we're having these urges. And then I would want you to put your name, because again, this is like the safety care plan. You're contracting for safety and the safety of others. So I'm going to put my name. Then we would sign it and date. Now the important thing after this is all filled out is you keep a copy in your self-soothe kit. I'll link the other video, the self-soothe kit video, to this as well. But keep this in every kit that you make. Also, give a copy to the people that you've identified that could help you. So parent, partner, friend, whomever. Definitely you need to give a copy back to your therapist. Because giving a copy to them will help them help you. When you call them, because remember, they're step 6 on the safety care plan. So when you call them and they're like, hey, what's up? And you're saying you're having urges, or you realize that you need some more help going on, they can actually walk you through this and maybe give you some suggestions that you didn't think of in that moment. So it's imperative. It's very important that you give a copy of this to your therapist. And keep a copy in all of the kits that you make. Because when you're when you're emotionally overwhelmed, when you're flooded, you're not thinking straight. You're not using your prefrontal cortex. You are using your amygdala, which is our lizard brain, our primitive brain. So we're not thinking logically. We're thinking very much fight or flight. How are we going to help ourselves? How are we going to get out of this? So if you're not thinking in the prefrontal cortex, it's hard. So we're not thinking in the front brain. It's really hard to analyze and think, okay, this will help, this will help. So other people can bring in and give suggestions, be like, oh yeah, okay, until you start calming down and doing this yourself. So feel free to leave comments on things that help you, or, things that we didn't think of. Either way, I hope this video helps, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.